last weekend's event was the Titan event, and I was sat here on stream last week saying, I'm not going for it. I'm not going to bother with a 5-star Titan. I wasn't really happy with it, with the nerf beforehand, and I was always going to just go for the BBE. That was the plan. So, fast forward to the event. I would normally spend $40 on a big event anyway, just to level some bots, and I did have some bots to level. So, who did I level? I leveled Nose Cone up to level 68. I use Nose Cone more for the old sort of slush attacks. I use Nose Cone, who's cheaper, so I leveled Nose Cone. I did level Swoop for defense. I leveled Inferno up to level 65. I think he could be important for HQ 19, so I sort of preempted that. I got Wing Saber up to 60 from 50 as well. And a few other bots, just a few levels in, just here and there. So I thought to myself, I know I spent about $40. And I thought, I'll go for the 75k. I'll spend maybe 40, 50. And then they sent out the 10% code. I was like, alright, okay, well, rather than spending 50, I'll spend 60 and get the 10% off. But if I'm honest with you, it was about $57 rather thereabouts. And so it worked out $50 thereabouts. So I thought, right, I'll spend that, get my bots leveled, do the event quite quickly. I've got to work all weekend. I won't have much time. So I'll probably need to smash the event out in 2 days, get it done, and then I don't have to plan it too much. Friday morning, bought the bundles, started off. So I was getting points quite well. A lot of low level HQ 18, so they've got a bit of a roll. Lost a few max bases, so I thought, right, how am I going to get round losing to these max bases? So obviously what I was taking was a few bots and a combiner. I thought, right, I'm going to take my full war team, and I'm going to take the bot I'm leveling. So I'm taking 7 bots on my war team and the bot I'm leveling. So all I would do is, I would take my A team, I would take the bottom leveling, I would keep leveling my bottom leveling. If I came up against a max base, I would take my full war team. Then, obviously they're then waiting for cooldowns. So I would start with my B team. I would take a B team along, and the B team's still pretty decent. So I'd take my B team along with Ruination, with the bottom leveling again. I would just coin the bottom leveling. And then I got to, and then when I got to another HQ 18, a max base, I would drop my B team, I would use Ruination, but then I would stop. And by that point, you're probably about half an hour, maybe if you're lucky, 45 minutes, waiting for your A team again. And I would stop. And then I then waited again for the cooldowns for my A team and start again. I did this most of the day on Friday, and then went to work. Did a few attacks in work. Saturday morning, started again. So by that point, all my cells were burnt on Friday. Started on Saturday doing the same thing. Went to work Saturday, did a few attacks in work, and to be honest, before I even knew it, I'd burnt all my cells, burnt half my coins, and was at 75k. And I was like, okay, well, I've got 50k to go. But I've still got all these coins. I've still got like, I think it was 18,000 coins or something, 15,000 coins, something thereabouts. So I started doing the maths. I started working it out. And I thought, right, well, if I burn all my coins now, I could probably end up with about 100k worked out. I think it was at 80k, I think. It was about 100k, 105k. And then I thought, right, 105k, I can get about 5k per run doing this. So if I can get 5k per run, I can fit 4 attacks in. I can actually get 125k without meaning to, or $50. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to see if it's possible. I'm going to go. And I did it. Plain and simple. I bought that $50 or $60 of cells, minus obviously 10% discount, just to level some bots and get to 75k quickly. And I literally got to 75k in like a day and a half. Even I was surprised at how good it was. And yeah, I thought it was absolutely unbelievable. I got to that point, and so yeah, really easy to get these 125k events done with $50. Now, don't get me wrong, you can do it for cheaper. So you could easily buy a probably $30-$40 bundle and just use Ruination, one bot, cycle that bot out, keep going that way, and then save your coins purely for sells. But you're not getting much out of that. You're not getting much XP into your bots. And that's why I don't like doing that personally. It does cost you a bit more to level your bots. But I don't just do these events for the prizes. I do them to level certain bots. I haven't done a big event for a while, and that's why I chose to do that event. I was like, it's a BBE. I haven't got a BBE yet, so I'm gonna go and get a BBE. I get some chance crystals. You never know. Actually, ended up pulling a BBE in the chance crystals. Sorry, Candyman. So yeah, got 2 BBEs from the event. Got to 100k really easily. Did 25k free to play. So I actually really enjoyed the event. It was really cool to level some bots and get through it. There was some good rewards. The 5-star Titan's a different issue. I'm not too bothered about the 5-star Titan if I'm honest. But I've got it. So you never know what's going to happen. But yeah, just to sort of prove I'm not talking any nonsense. There he is. He's ranking up now. So I'd already started Metroplex to 21 before the event, as on the Thursday, as soon as level 25 came out. So I had to wait for that, and then once that was done, then I ranked him up to the 5-star. So yeah, 5-star Metroplex. Whether it's going to be useful or not is another question. I have seen videos from other content creators saying that other Titans can beat him. I'm not too sure yet. I've seen videos from playtests showing things, so it's still a bit uneasy. I think once the dust settles, we'll know for sure what beats what setups will be required. We'll do more testing. But the problem is that obviously test is not always the same as live, so it's going to be a bit harder, but I'll probably do it on live once my Titans are a bit more leveled. But I thought it was a good event. But at least we know now that 50k will get you 125k in an event if you are economical, if you've got a good team, if you've got Ruination. It is possible, guys. Let me know what you did during the event. Did you actually get a Titan for 125k? What did you spend? Let me know in the comments, guys, whether you got a Titan or not, how much you spend, and how you did it as well, more importantly.